already started the interview. We're so happy to welcome back Golden Globe winning actress Kate Hudson. She's starring the new comedy series Running Point. Welcome back. Good to see you.
It's good to see you. I'm so happy to be here.
I'm going to skip Michael's question. You can get to that later. Just tell us about Running Point.
Oh, Running Point is a 30-minute comedy on Netflix where I play the president of a basketball team, and it was a blast. I mean, it's loosely based on Jeannie Buss's life, who's the president of the Lakers, and she kind of gave us this like amazing idea for a comedy and just let us go, which was so rare. And she put so much trust in Mindy Kaling, who's our writer and creator, who's amazing. And Mindy put the best team together, and now it's out. I mean, it's coming out on the 27th, and we're so excited.
But you knew Jeannie, didn't you?
I did. Yeah. I knew Jeannie. I met Jeannie because we were a big hockey family, and Jeannie was running the Forum Club and the Forum in Los Angeles. And so I met her. She was more like, she'd keep me out of the bar area. Let's just say she was like, you can't go in there. And that's where I met her when I was quite young. But and then obviously we got reconnected over the filming of this.
And she's in on the joke of the show?
Yeah, she's wonderful. She's got a great sense of humor, and it really is a wild world in the front office of professional sports, and also being the first woman to run an NBA basketball team. Yeah. I mean, and she's done such, obviously, an amazing job carrying on the legacy of her father. But I mean, the stories are endless. Yeah. And she is enjoying, being able to laugh at it as well as, experiencing it herself too. So.
Well, let's experience a clip. It's a bar scene. No, let's check out a clip.
Obviously, I love Marcus, okay? He got me and the kids invited to a Simpsons table read. But if we're not going to make the playoffs, then maybe it's time we talk rebuild.
First of all, we don't know we're not making the playoffs. Second, we are not getting rid of Marcus. I know the record doesn't show it, but this is a winning roster. As much as I love getting berated by the three of you, I have a team to run, so if you'll excuse me. No, wait, this is my office. You get out, and then I will work in here.
There's a lot of trying to remind herself she's running the team,
And you said Mindy Kaling, she produced it, wrote it, and all this stuff. How was it working with Mindy?
Wonderful. She really is such a collaborator and has the best team of writers. But when you work with someone who puts trust in their writers and trust in their cast, I mean, she really casted this show up like crazy. Everyone's so funny. All of the actors could like have their own show, and so she just and then she let us go. You know, she really did. And also, Mindy had just had a baby. Like, she had a baby and then was the next day at a table read. And I was like, you need to go home. She's like a machine. She's amazing.
Oh, well, you're one to talk. How about your music? You had your debut album last year. You got some new tracks. And one about your mom?
One about mom. Yeah, I wrote a song called Right on Time about my mom, and it just sort of happened. I was writing, and I this like word kind of started, the dead end street started coming into my mind. I was like, oh, my mom lived on a dead end street. And so I just sort of wrote this song about the beginning of her life and growing up in outside of DC, and just that thing when you're a young girl and you think your life's going to be quite simple, but then it just goes in a completely different direction, and so it's sort of like the young part of her life, and it's a little tribute to my mom.
Oh, we love Goldie.
Nice thing to be able to
we love Goldie.
And the Oscars this Sunday.
It's happening. It's the time.
Almost 20. You were nominated on Penny Lane. Almost Famous.
Yes. Yeah.
Did you realize that character was just gonna be so beloved 25 years later?
No, but I think like it's one of those things that you only wish for as an actor, that you are in projects that can actually, hold up over the years and continue to be reintroduced to different generations, and to see kids like rediscover that movie and then getting to rediscover it through new young eyes is so interesting. It's so amazing to be a part of. So I feel very lucky that was like my first entry into.
It's funny. You're like, see it through young guys. I'm looking at you going, you look the same. What are you talking about? You're young.
I'm not as young anymore. We're getting old, darling. We're middle aged.
You are wonderful. We got to let people know Running Point, love the name. Running Point premieres Thursday on Netflix.